The past is more.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we all tonight? What do you reckon? Can I finish this game tonight? Can I get to space? I want to be a spaceman. Good grief. Only 33 concurrent viewers. Yeah, don't think people like this game. Okay. Oh, I should blue sky it, shouldn't I? Give me a second. Got it. Do the whole YouTuber spamming the crap out of everything routine. There we go. Right. What did I miss? I heard someone did something. Someone did something. What did we get? Is that Chasing the Echoes resub? 75 months. Good evening. The audio stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. We recommend you use an audio stream bitrate of 128. What the hell have I got it set to?
Welcome,
Stream.
minion.
Output audio. Current audio is 192. So that's... I mean, I've got a 192 bitrate. What the hell is it? Oh, no, it's saying excellent. Okay. I wonder if it's getting a little confused because I am just finishing off a couple of videos rendering that two of them are at 100%. One of them's at 99%, but Vegas Pro version 20 is a little odd. It might be because I've started doing 2-pass rendering. But it seems to take a lot longer than... I was using Vegas Pro 17 prior to that. Keep saying I'm going to try out that other one. DaVinci Resolve, see if it's any good. Just a bit of an investment in time to sort of make the leap. So, how is everyone? My youngest, my 12-year-old, is complaining that I'm streaming all the time. You're streaming every day. You streamed last night. Like, no, I didn't. You streamed Tuesday. That's true. That was a one-off. You streamed Monday. I didn't. You streamed Sunday. That's true. Am I streaming too much now? I mean, 3 days this week. That's a bit unusual. That's a bit unusual. I wouldn't mind. They weren't here. They were all doing stuff. Hence the reason I thought it was okay to stream. They were all doing... Obviously, they came home from doing stuff, and I was streaming rather than waiting with open arms to say hello to them all. That makes them miss me more, doesn't it? Eh? Makes them miss me more. Tell her it's astounding and time is fleeting. I don't think she'd get the reference. To be honest. To be honest, I don't think any of my kids would get that reference. You're sort of dating yourself when you know the words to the Time Warp. Unless the Rocky Horror Show has suddenly become popular again. Which maybe it is. Making a return.
Welcome, minion.
Sabkin! thank you for the resub over on Twitch. Sub 3 months in advance. Did not know that was a thing. All right. Well, nobody's really saying much, so I guess we could just get straight into the game. Look at this. Look at this. We could get straight into the game. Oh, Atomfall should release soonish. Fallout Stalkerish game set in Northern England. Yeah. I think it's more Stalkerish than Fallout by the looks of things. I don't think... I mean, it's not an RPG. But it looks vaguely survival, though. I saw, like, running around with a metal detector trying to find stuff. Is that resources? So yeah, maybe I can stream some Atomfall. Give that a try. I've seen it and it does look interesting. I just can't quite put my finger on where it belongs in gaming. We know it's not an RPG. I saw some, was it GameSpot people who tried it out and obviously really had done zero bloody research on the subject at all. For those that don't know, it's set in an area of England where there was an actual nuclear reactor meltdown. Windscale. Pretty famous one in Britain. So it's kind of like, in a way, this is why it's like Stalker. So, yeah. But I don't know if it's got any connections beyond that to Stalker. It definitely gave me more of a survival game feel than Stalker, because Stalker's not a survival game. Not really. I mean, it's got survival-ish elements in that you need to eat, you know, food. I mean, it's not really a survival game, is it? It's not. You don't really need to do any of that. So, whereas Atomfall did look like, you know, there looked like there was some scavenging for materials. And I only say that because I saw a metal detector. So I don't quite know where it fits in. I don't know if it's story driven. I don't know if it's going to be, you know, multiplayer, online, yada yada. But it's going to be on Game Pass, so I can try it for free. Why not? We could have another game installed. I've currently got a gajillion of them, including Assassin's Creed, Shadows, Avowed, and a few other things that I've not even looked at yet. I've actually been to Windscale. It's called Sellafield now, but I've actually been there many decades ago. And there were no anomalies or mutants or anything. It was just very disappointing. Obviously, I wasn't expecting that because this was before Stalker was even a thing. So there you go. So yeah, I'll probably take a look at it. I saw a Skyrim mod pack with 3,900 mods in it. Oh, God, that's just too much. Do you play games with HDR? I don't think so. It's in Cumbria, how would you tell? Shots fired. Shots fired. Yeah, 3,900 mods. It's just too much, in my opinion. Mod packs should be focused. People say this to me. You should play with such and such a mod pack. It's got 1,400 mods in it. And I'm like, no. It's like you've never seen any of my videos. It's like you don't realize I'm a complete control freak when it comes to that sort of thing. Like, I'm just going to install 2,000 mods blindly. It's not going to happen. You just... Even the thought of it gives me the screaming heebie-jeebies. It almost offends me, to be honest. The whole thing about... I don't mind mod packs. Here's a mod pack of several mods that will enhance your user interface or something. You're looking, oh, okay, that looks pretty good. Here's a texture mod pack. And maybe you can mix and match. It's a little bit lazy, but I'm okay with people being a little bit lazy. But when you just press a button and you just get an entire load order of someone else's, and it's like... It's not even a modded game at that point. It's just a different game. It's just. Yes, you're taking all the fun out of it for me. I want to install each mod, test it out, and tweak some stuff, and you know. I mean, yes, at the end of it, you've technically got a modded game, but you're not modding. Modding isn't just having mods. Modding is the thing. It's the reason I do it. I don't just do modding so I can play a modded game. Half the fun is the modding. The doing of. You're going to remove that entire part from me? No. It's like going on a roller coaster and just starting at the bottom. I mean, technically, you're on a roller coaster, you've got to the exact same place, but you missed the ups and the downs and the wah and the loop-de-loop. It's the death of modding. Yes, it is, I say. Best part of 3,900 mods is if there's a bug, I can go and check which one caused it one by one. You can't. It's not always possible to tell which mod causes a bug by, say, enabling and disabling one. It can definitely help you track down a bug. But I've seen loads of times where people have disabled a mod and then said, that's the problem, without realizing that that mod had nothing to do with the problem. It's just, that was whatever the bug was in another mod, that was the mod that ended tipping it over the edge type of thing. Happens more often than you think as well. My Skyrim has 250 mods, 60% of them graphics mods. A lot of the mods I've got for my Leonard playthrough are graphical mods, to be honest, but I'd say half of them, at least half of them, maybe 3/4 of them are particle light mods. Because that's the thing, once you use EMB with particle lights, you can add like 50 particle light mods that just add particle lights to different objects. Just reinstalled my Cyberpunk 2077. Had over 600 mods. See, with Cyberpunk, I don't even understand using that many mods, to be honest. I think I was using like 15. All of them UI mods, obviously. It's the same with KCD. It's the same with Stalker. It's usually the thing I want to mod the most. Speaking of modding, I just did my daily Nexus browse, and that new UI, hate it. Okay, right, I gotta go check it. Nexus mod it again. Let's check the new Nexus. I should do it live, shouldn't I? I should show you. Okay. My virus check giving me a warning. Probably typed it incorrectly. Yes, I think I did. I think I typed it incorrectly. Welcome to Nexus Mods. It's the same UI as it's been forever. Well, for like 8 years. It's the same UI. Nothing's changed. What's changed? They've had this one since bloody like Fallout 4? It's different. How is it different? What is it different? It's a sort of beige grey colour thing, like a grey with a tinge of brown. Lots of orange. Not seeing it. Not seeing it. Click on all the mod. Oh, right. I've got to click on a mod. All right, let's go into Skyrim. Oh. Now I'm seeing it. It's not the main... Oh, it's very plain, isn't it? It's very... Okay. You guys can't see this, and I can't really show it you without closing the game down. Are they expecting us to install mods for Skyrim on our phones or something? Because that... Right, yeah, no, hate that. But, in their defense, I have hated every single user interface they've ever created since the first one. The only one I ever liked was their first one. And I will bet you $1 gajillion that if you replaced it with that original one, I would hate that now. Because it was objectively bad. It was objectively the worst user interface they've ever had. No ands, ifs, or buts. But it was the first one I was there using, and it was the most stereotypical it was a website. Those of you who are old enough to know what I'm talking about, it was a website, yeah? Like, it was a website. It wasn't an app. It was a website. Good old-fashioned. You could tell someone had knocked it with HTML in Notepad, right? That's what it was like. It was bloody awful. But of course, that's what every website was at the time, so I just had no problem with it. And then they changed it, and I hated the change. Even though, again, I'm going to tell you right now, if you put those two up side by side now, I would choose the one they changed to every day of the week. Then they changed it again, and I hated that. But I'll bet if we actually got them all, I'd probably pick that one over the second one. I always hate it when they change it, and I always come round once I get used to it. Although, I will admit, I still never quite liked the last one. I don't like the new one either. But I can't really describe why, other than I'm an old man and I want to scream at the clouds. It's just... I think it's just me preferring things to look like small text windows, nice menus, whereas everything these days is panels and buttons you could smash with your fist if you've got a touch screen. You know what I'm saying? It's just me living in the past, wanting to do everything with a mouse rather than, you know, my thumbs. That's all it is. But here's the thing. We're all going to be saying, yeah, we hate it, we hate it, we hate it. I bet you any money it will attract more people to the site because lots of new people will prefer it to the old one. They've got a pretty good track record at ignoring what they're told we want and actually delivering what they know we will keep coming back for. And that is, unfortunately, it's one of the very difficult things to do when doing anything design-wise. Trying to understand what the user actually needs rather than what they tell you they want. And you might think, well, just give them what they want. It's not always a good idea. Because they'll often want things that are utterly stupid. And when you give it to them, it just doesn't work. Or it works, but not very well. Or it has a host of other problems. you also get this whole thing of, let's face it, we're all doing it now. We want to go back to how it was because we hate change. We're all doing it. We all hate this new one. We all hate the new user interface. We all hate it. We want to go back. But basically, any company, any system that does that is doomed to fail at some point, because if you don't evolve, well, you die out. That's just it. It's how it is. Here's what I will tell you about sites like Nexus, YouTube. They don't pay attention to what you say you want. They pay attention to what you click on. This is why people will come up and say, I don't want this. I don't want that. If you didn't want it, they wouldn't be doing it. If you, I don't want to see videos about furry kittens. Why are they appearing on my recommended screen? Because YouTube knows you're going to click on them. It's the difference between listening to what a user says they want and actually paying attention to what they actually want. And yeah, it's annoying, especially in the case of YouTube. I want to default my app to the bloody subscription thing because the shorts are too damned distracting at times. I'm like, no, just, oh, I was just going to watch that video, but what's that? What the hell is that? Okay. And then you watch and you realize you spent 1 minute of your life. No, well, yeah. YouTube knows us too well, you see. Knows us too well. I still play an ancient game with a friend. The UI is excellent. Even today, some things don't have to change. They don't have to change, but here's the thing. When they don't, they tend to end up with very niche audiences. And that can be great for the niche audience, but for companies that want to keep growing, they often have to change. And don't get me wrong, I hate it as much as you do. I'm an old man, but I shrug my shoulders and know that there's no way I'm going to win that one anyway, so I don't even bother. So, yeah. I never clicked but blocked 99 GOT mobile game ads. They just keep coming. Well, there must be something in the algorithm that has identified you as a sucker for those things. It's just, we're at the mercy of these algorithms that are trying to figure us out. But in the case of Nexus mods, it's not an algorithm. They've probably just looked at what people are doing, where they click, which mods they go for, what works, what doesn't work. And they just steer it in that direction. You know. Like I said, it's like this on thumbnails. When people say, I prefer thumbnails that do X, Y, and Z. This is the best type of thumbnails. And then you actually, you run them through the system, because you can now A/B test thumbnails. And it's never the ones people say, I like. The thumbnails people click on are they're never the ones people describe themselves as liking. I like thumbnails that are simple but classy. I don't want thumbnails with faces on, pulling stupid faces. But for some odd reason, everyone's bloody clicking on those thumbnails. Right? So, people complain that, like, 90% of the videos now that you see in your recommended are, you know, you won't believe what Bethesda did, or 10 insane reasons you should play Game X. It's always like that. And you'll always find in the comments there'll be a load of people going, could you stop making titles like this? And I feel like replying to all of them and going, stop clicking on them then. Mm-hmm. The moral of this story... Well, there's two morals of this story. The first one is stop telling us what you like and start controlling what your fingers and thumbs do on that screen, right? Just resist the urge. Don't do it. Don't click that. Don't click that title or thumbnail that you know is clicking you. The second moral of the story is I almost got to start this game relatively early and then I got distracted because of Nexus mods. You're a terrible, terrible audience. Stop distracting me. I get serial killers and cooking shows. Well, thanks for sharing. We're all never coming round to your house
to make
for dinner.
For Ching.
I tend to mute and ignore all the rant videos. What, including mine? How dare you? I've unfollowed every single Twitch streamer that has posted a short on here. Garbage feature is garbage. I've posted a few shorts, though. I have posted the occasional short. Mostly as an experiment. Mostly just to test some things out. And sometimes just because I want a bit of a laugh. Usually it's like an old video or something. I'm going to turn a little clip from it or something. But yeah, I'm not a shorts person. As you can probably tell, short form content and me were never really destined to be a thing, were we? Alright, we are 53% through the modern age. I am researching Flight 2 and Hegemony 2. And beyond that, I'm still at war with someone. I'm at war with... Why am I at war with you? Because you declared war on me. I made peace. That was the main one. I made peace with Benjamin Franklin after taking 2 of his cities. Because he was a... What a... Yeah. Hopefully he's learned his lesson. I wouldn't bet on it. But, okay. So this is my... defensive fortifications set. Right, what can I do? Transoceanic flight. Complete for Squadron Commander. 1 legacy point towards the Science Legacy path. Alright, and I want satellites. Which one do I want first? I want them all. Alright, we'll do transatlantic flight first of all. Okay, and you... This is my squadron commander? Where the hell's my squadron commander? Rebase aircraft. No, this is a squadron commander, which is... Let's go somewhere else. This is my at-gun. Alright, so... This I'm going to fortify here. We've got... Oh, that's the squadron commanders there. Well, where exactly would... This thing seems to think there's a place to put... Join an army? Reinforce what army? Oh. Ah, right. I could just rush there, right? But how do I... Alright, I'll just put you to sleep on alert. And you... Confucius... Right, we'll keep the squadron leader there. I might move the squadron a little lower down to get some better coverage. Actually. Rebase aircraft 2. Where can I Can I rebase an aircraft anywhere? No. Establish an airbase? Right, so I could establish an airbase more like here. But then, to be honest with you, I feel like that's actually a fairly good place for it. If now that I've taken this and this, if I get the planes there, they've got a better reach in this direction, so I can bomb Berlin a little bit. Let's bomb him a little, shall we? I feel like that's... Yes, I think I should do that. How do I... Can I rebase you? Heavy bomber. Or has he already moved this turn? No, rebase. There. Did it work? I think it worked. I think it worked. Where? Wait. Is that all of them? That's one. You get one there. Where was the other one? Where's the other base? Where's... There. I'm just kind of losing it. Rebase there. Rebase there. Be nice to have a rebase all, wouldn't it? Alright. So now we've got 4 bombers here. Right next to our Atgon, and can I? Oh, and I can have a soldier parked on there, which is probably for the best. Protect the air base. Protect the air base. And then I'll start moving soldiers and my commander, and I might move the commander back there as well. So now the squadron commander can... Alright, we're going to skip this turn. We'll do some bombing next time. There's my tank. One of. Going to leave you there for this turn. I want to make sure we get some soldiers in beforehand. So let's just build some fortifications. What have we got? Do we have anyone else there? No, I don't. Oh, I need to... Ah, I was getting you there. That's right. Yes. Okay, so we've got someone garrisoned there. And the army commander, they can go over in this direction as well. And then once we get one of these guys down here, I'll swap them over and then we can move the tanks up here. And that will give us a bit of an army presence right here. Because I'm going to guess now the good plan is to keep Benjamin Franklin between me and Napoleon. Bit of a buffer zone. I mean, Benjamin Franklin's done, I think. I mean, isn't he? Isn't he done? Let's have a look at this. He's... I mean, just look at those. Look at the stats. He's not producing... Mind you, neither's Napoleon. None of them are, really. I mean, they're all pretty damned. You're all feeble. You're all bloody feeble. Okay, and this tank, I'm going to move there. And we got an army commander here, and I was putting the army commander here because... Oh, right, we do have some... Don't have any points to spend there. Right, so... Move the army commander onto here, and then just... Go to sleep. And... I think, actually... I mean, I don't think she is any threat to me whatsoever. I really don't think I need to worry too much. And I've... Oh no, she's got an army commander there. Eh. Now, I think I actually... No, I had to go to war with one of them because I had to choose between... It was these two, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that's not really her fault, I guess. A little peaceful bombing. Yeah. Okay. And we got one going down. We probably only need... I'd actually like an AT cannon, to be honest. Rather than... So you know what? Let's just... I'm going to send you back in this direction as well. We're just going to have all of our military here. Flashpoint. Oh, we're flooding.
The sound of wings.
1 range from a fighter units and +2 production on military buildings. And, okay, we're busy. Right, do we have anything else to get? I mean, I've got all the production tiles now. It's just food now. Honestly, I think it's time to change this town. That's... I've only got one option anyway. Yes, definitely time. Definitely time. To change... To what, though? Culture and science, maybe? On quarters. Do I even have quarters? I mean, that's the big problem. I got 1 quarter. 2, 3. I've got 3. Does a rail station count as a quarter? Because it's full? Should I turn this into a city? I've got the gold. I could turn it into a city, but I wonder if there's any actual point. Mining, influence. I mean, I can do this, I guess. This will just stop me. This actually stops the town from growing, which I think at this point I might as well. Yeah. You will only be able to choose this focus or growing town until the next age. Oh, well, there is no next age. So I can switch back to growing. Oh, okay. That's... I did not realise that. Good night, Johan. And... Okay. Production. We got... Wait, what? Marble. 10% to constructing wonders. I should make some wonders. Is that place... I don't think I can actually do anything there because of the unrest. Alright, science. Let's have a look. What? I've made it all the way to rocketry. Now I'm just mastering everything. Yeah, we're just mastering everything now. This... Lu Yang. See, at this point, I'm feeling like... Aerodrome? No. Military Academy? I think it basically... Modern bridge. Where would I need a modern bridge? Is it me, or is it because I'm playing on the default difficulty? I feel like there's almost no reason to build half of these things. I should probably build... Right, here we go. Settlement suffers no happiness penalties from war weariness. Not really an issue at the moment. Doi suffer +5 culture and gold for every city-state you're suzerain of. Eiffel Tower. I always like Eiffel Tower. I mean, bit more culture and happiness. Never goes to waste. Happiness on great works. I don't actually... I mean, honestly, none of these really... I feel like just get the satellite built. Get the satellite built is the best option right now. Please just tell me no one's drowning. So yeah, I mean, I feel like I've not really built much on a lot of my cities, I feel. And I don't... Obviously, on the tougher difficulties, I probably have to get a bit more, you know, focus to get the science and the culture. It's just right now. Influence is squandered when hoarded. Okay. It's not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, and this is a town... Yeah, okay, so we're growing. That's good. Okay, so, Army Commander... Wait. We've got 2 army commanders. Okay, then maybe actually leave one of them down here. Leave the army commander here. Take the tank there. Fortify. Wouldn't mind fortifying. And... tanks move quite quickly, so I can basically get them in position. And Army Commander, rest up. You, I want you to fortify. Okay. Or are there already fortifications there from another unit? Right, and you, I want you to bomb somebody. I'm thinking Berlin. Let's have a look. What we got? Pyramids. Can't bomb the pyramid. Ooh, he's got the pyramids. And a gate of all nations. +2 support on war. Here's the thing. If I was to take Berlin, I think I'd want Ruin as well. And I've made peace with him. Let's just let him know. Let him know. Going to war with me was a mistake. I'm pretty sure he went to war with me. I think I had to go to war with her because I was allied with him. And I had to choose. Pity Gopher doesn't have the DLC yet. It's weirdly choice for the Associated Wonder for Great Britain. I'm just bothered by the idea that there's paid DLC already. Very, very bothered by that. That is a damning indictment of this game, in my opinion. Okay, where? Okay, yeah. Build some fortifications about our airport. This is an airport here. Right. I'm not happy with you being there, to be honest. And... okay, you can just go to sleep. And... yeah, you weren't getting away, sorry. More than anything, I just kind of want to weaken her resolve a little at this point. Alright. So we've got commander there. I could just join up with the commander. There you go. So the commander's got an army unit, and we could deploy that anywhere. The GB Wonder is the Battersea Power Station. Nice, but still, the idea that I have to pay for it when
because we lack the very language to articulate our unfreedom.
Mountain resort, sphere of influence, production towards overbuilding. Do I even? I mean, really? How much overbuilding have I done recently? Not a lot. I feel like that's the thing. I feel like the urge to build anything at this point is just over. +6 influence, happiness on +2 culture gold for every city US is there enough, +3 science from displayed great works. How many units heal? 10 health and +1 movement for armies and fleets. +3 combat strength for fortified units, +25% towards purchasing units, and -1 gold maintenance for you. Oh, -1 gold maintenance. Does that mean I spend less? I spend less money. That's... wait. Sphere of influence. Gain culture equal to your diplomatic attribute for every alliance you have. What is my diplomatic attribute? What does that mean? What is my diplomatic attribute? Is it 128? Do I gain 128 culture for every alliance? I've currently got 1. Is that like 128 more culture? That could be nice, actually. Let's see what goes on then. 873 is my current culture. 876. That was not even remotely as much as I was hoping for. Alright. Oh! Where are my explorers? Where are my bloody explorers? God, this is what it were. I am so missing a list of units. I am so missing a list of units. Have I sent my explorers places? I probably have. Should I buy more explorers? I feel like I'm lagging behind in the relic game. Diplomatic attributes are from the leader. So that one, yeah, 876. Okay. Or in this case, 128. So 128 should have been added from the tree. This. What? What do you mean, then? Do you mean I get one for each one of these taken? So basically this is 4? Yeah, that was less than obvious. So let's get rid of that and go with the gold one then. Okay. Yeah, because that sucked. Okay. So. Those paid DLCs are annoying the hell out of me. Gonna wait a year or so and buy a bundle when they're on sale. Yeah, I gotta be honest with you. Really unimpressed with the business model. Beyond unimpressed is a very mild way of putting it. Okay, they're all just okay. See, again, I'm looking at the culture thing. I'm looking at the science thing. I get it. I do get it. They want a different path through each age, but honestly, I don't think I like it. I preferred the way they did it in previous ones, where you actually had tech trees and you could see which were the modern age ones. You had one vast tech tree and it built upon it. I actually think you should actually be able to get to a next age, but you're still behind in some of the technologies. Maybe you're in the modern age, but in actual fact, some of your technologies are still exploration age. You've not quite got there. You know what I'm saying? Like, or you're still in the exploration age, but you've started to push a little that you might even be in some weird ways in the modern age technologically. I liked that in previous civs. But the idea that you built upon it long term and it all became important. This now? I'm just taking these masteries to fill slots. Same with the culture ones are just almost irrelevant to me. This whole modern age just feels. Oh, and apparently I'm going to get this one. Apparently I'm going to get the legacy. I'm going to get the full thing for this. For the military, I'm not. Oh, I actually conquered some, didn't I? I conquered some. I could get what if I conquered another 2 or 3 towns? I might actually be able to get one of these. Science, I've not got yet, but I think I'm going to get culture. I need 3 more relics. 3 more relics. All right, what are we doing here? This is a city. Can I produce? So I could produce a wonder here, just, you know, for the sake of it, I guess. The Brandenburg Gate. Or I could make an explorers would take 14 turns. Wonders would take between 9 and 12. Okay. Maybe I should build a launch pad. But I only have 3 things to build, don't I? And I've got 3 launch pads. So honestly, you know what? Let's build a bloody... Let's build the Brandenburg Gate just because... Why the hell... Oh, these are some heavy production tiles I'm going to be losing. What was the Brandenburg Gate giving? It gives 6 production. But these tiles are... Oh, no. Actually, they're not all. That one's currently production. This one isn't. Don't want to mess with production tiles. So... Alright. Let's make the Brandenburg Gate right there. There you go. We're building a wonder just so I've built one this time. Oh, and of course I now have to put a specialist. Or, are there any other production tiles? No. And honestly, I just... Growth and... Oh, no, that one's got a production... we'll take it. It's got a production. Alright. And... Did we have... We got a launch... No, we don't have a launch pad here. I've got 3 launch pads. Defensive fortifications don't need. Opera house for culture. Really don't need. City park for happiness. Don't need. Department store for happiness. I don't need any of this. The laboratory would get me... Let's have a look here. We've got a menagerie. Oh, it would get rid of... I could get rid of the menagerie. So I update that district. There you go. That's the only reason I'm doing it for a district. While taking the old menagerie down to its foundations, workers stumble upon indications of an even older bazaar. The foreman calls for construction on the laboratory to halt, while the value of its finding is appraised. +1 artifact, but minus 275 on culture. I want an artifact. Artifact will be lost. No, give me the... Gimme. I just lose culture? I only lose culture. Does it take some time? Does it take some time because of the laboratories on halt? I'm okay with that. You got me another relic. As they prepare to remove a well-preserved Ming earring, the archaeologists wonder just how many layers deep the past goes. Alright, there you go. Same problem here, though. Because I've got 3 launch pads. I make an explorer, I guess. Just... Because nothing else seems important. Overbuilding is a good way to get... Alright, okay, so let's just... If I was going to build a laboratory, is there anything I can overbuild on? Museum and stock exchange. No, those are modern. Those are all modern. Okay, so I can't overbuild anything here anyway, so that's not going to do anything for me. So... Let's just make another explorer just because... I can't believe it takes longer to create an explorer than a bloody... wonder. Do you see what I'm saying about the game? There's just something about it just seems off. Do you remember like Civ 6, Civ 5? If it took you 30 turns to make a wonder or 40 turns to make a wonder, you could crank out a unit in 2 turns or 3 turns. If something took you... If it took you 12 turns to make a merchant, you weren't building a wonder in that city. Because it would take forever. Now it's like, you know... wonders are... Oh, wait, what? Can I buy an explorer? How much are buying an explorer going to cost? 3,000... I mean, look at this. This is just bloody ridiculous. What else am I going to spend the money on? War units? Maybe. Alright, this one is... No, you are staying there. You are basically going to stay until an enemy arrives. You are... Yeah, we've got the base being defended by the infantry. We've got another infantry there. We'll put you there. Leave you. You can fortify. You can probably also fortify. There. Alright, we got a nice little war machine going on over here. Oh! I almost forgot. I almost forgot to bomb Napoleon. Good grief. I can't reach Gao. Commander has an available promotion. I can't because the animation's locked in. Explorers used to be cheaper, but it made the culture victory way too Alright, but then they should change the culture victory scenario, not the price of explorers. That's just such a band-aid fix, don't you think? You know, don't make it so expensive that I make 2 explorers and I look at it and think, wow, I could have actually bought 4 battleships for that. Because that, I think, is close to the mark here. How much would a battleship cost me to buy? Let's have a look. A destroyer would cost me... Oh, that's turns. A battleship, less than 1,000. A submarine, less than 1,000. A destroyer, less than 1,000. Yes, I could build 4 battleships for the price of 1 explorer. Yeah. You know. Just saying. And... I think we're done over there. Oh, no. Really? Have I got to go there? Oh. That is damaged. Where is it going? Where is it going? The storm will cause its development. It's heading to the northeast. Oh. I should really get the F out of there. It's heading northeast. I don't want to get my explorer killed, but I need to be... I need to be on one of those 2 tiles, but why wouldn't it let me do it then? Why it wouldn't let me do it while I was there? Is that because there's a storm going on? Probably. Okay. Yep, you can't chop down trees to speed up production like in Civ 4. You could do that in Civ 6 as well, and I think Civ 5
requires the standardization of...
Get on there, get on that ruin, get on that ruin, get on that ruin. Who's this? Who's that? Ooh, farmer's market. Is invited you to start a farmer's market. Do I want food or do I want gold? Yeah, you have food, I'll have gold, thank you. I've got so much diplomat. Is there anything to spend my diplomatic? Alright, what? Do we have any city-states? Are there any city-states I could nab from someone? When a city-state becomes a friend, you don't... Didn't I get one? Didn't I get a city-state as a friend? They don't just become yours, do they? Befriend! Independent! Eh. There you go. Let's discuss befriend and independent, right? I got so much... Okay, what's this? Decrease your relationship with another leader. Why would I want to do that? Oh, is he trying to denounce me? He's denouncing me. You don't want to do that, mate. Do you really, really want to go to war with me? Let's have a look. Does he want to go to war with me? You're itching for it, aren't you? You're itching for it. Alright, you know what? Okay, fine. Let's just... Defensive fortifications. Saw pit. Right, no. City Hall, stonecutter. Right, let's just... Let's start planning for the worst. Might do double defensive fortifications there. And I think it might be time... What are we creating here? The Brandenburg Gate. Okay, might be... Where would the best place for an aerodrome be? Actually, I think here, you know. Not enough gold. Ooh, yeah. Can I make the mobile one? Let's have a look. Army, fleet, aircraft carrier. I could make an aircraft carrier and just park it in there. Can I buy an aircraft carrier? I can. 350. Got an aircraft carrier. How many slots do aircraft carriers allow? Wait. I assumed I could... I should probably not do that. I should probably not just assume aircraft carriers can... Alright, let's... Where can I make bombers? Can't make a bomber? Can you only make bombers where there is an aerodrome? And I can't build an aerodrome in a town. Okay, so I've got to build it here. And then I can use my aircraft carrier as a base. Alright. Where would be the best place? Alright. There we go. Right, we're building our airport over there, and then we've got an airport building there. We could probably build something else as well. All right, we'll get an airport, and we'll start thinking about making some bombers, just in case he decides to get twitchy. And I can't imagine why he would want to do that, but what do I need more now? Science, mastery, or culture? Actually, it's still culture, you know. To be fair, I don't like the modern culture goal at all. Focusing on artifacts basically says the modern age's take on culture is only about culture from ages past rather than on its own. Yeah, you're not wrong, actually. You're not wrong. I mean, like in Civ 6, the culture war was about getting, you know, like your pop bands to tour the world and spread your influence. Tourism. It was about tourism and stuff. Yeah, that does feel a bit lazy. Now that you mention it. I'm not... Plus 30% production towards overbuilding? I'm not overbuilding. Plus 3 science from displayed great works, I guess. Okay, and... There isn't an aerodrome here. Why don't I have an option then? Did I build an aerodrome here? I've built an aerodrome here. I've already built one there. I don't need one. I don't need one here. Where did I try and build the aerodrome? No, that's the town. I wasn't building it there. Where the hell did I decide to build the aerodrome? Was it there after the... I don't need one. I got one here. I can make a heavy bomber, or I could purchase a heavy bomber. Oh, I can't. I just spent a ton of money. I'm a dive bomber. 3 modern ground attack air units. Strong against land and naval units. Not very effective against aircraft. Alright, but at the moment, no one else has got aircraft. So, I'm just going to go bomber. Couple of bombers. Maybe I will also have a couple of fighters. The fact that it's as bare bones as the launch of Civ 5 makes me feel we'll get tourism as a DLC again. Yeah, but I'm against that. I am against the idea that they release the 7th game in a state that's the equivalent of the 5th game at launch. In my opinion, the 7th game should release pretty much competing with the 6th game at its best. It should be a step forward from Civ 6 in all its glory. Maybe, I mean, like, if it's, like, when you talk about expansion packs, say Fallout 3, it had expansion packs, right? I'm not expecting Fallout 4 to arrive with the same number of extra world spaces as Fallout 3 with all its DLC, but you would expect it to have any and all functional upgrades. Gameplay should never go backwards. Just, that should be a golden rule. Gameplay should never go backwards. Where the hell are we again? This is... Oh, right. This is our... Wait. Who the hell are they? Are they the people I'm trying to befriend? No, they're trying to befriend. Who the hell are they? Like, seriously? Who? Alright. All my planes are down there. All my planes are down there. They're all over here. I am never going to be able to bomb the living crap out of them, am I? Those... There. How far can I go? How far can I go? I can't go that bloody far. Alright. This is the one I befriended. Create a military unit for the city-state lasting 3 turns. Levy. I don't... I just wanted to be friendly with them. Who the hell are they? Right. This one doesn't have an aerodrome. Where was my aerodrome? It was here, wasn't it? It was there. I'm going to need another squadron commander, or I'm going to want another aerodrome up here so I can bomb the snot out of that person. Aerodrome. Are you... Wait, is this one making anything? No. Fine. Aerodrome. Right. There. That's a good one anyway, because we want to protect our, Uji-what's-it? Launch pad. They are hostile too, so they blame you for them settling there. I just... yes, like the French castle in Monty Python. Yeah! I'm just going to obliterate them. Where's my tanks? Gentlemen, you're needed. I can't be bothered with the rest of them. Okay. Jokes about the French. Okay, I've got myself another... Alright, is there anything... that's production. Oh, we've still got a lot of production here. To... Alright, well, we'll definitely go for the fort, but... Need some more there. Right, you... Fortifications. Oh! I almost forgot Napoleon! With the whole... Oh, is it? Oh, have I just completely obliterated Napoleon now, so there's nothing else for him to do? City Hall at Cincinnati. All right, fine. I'll bomb that city. Might be time to make peace with him. Once I've let him know who's boss. Keep overlooking the little guy. Well, he declared war on me, but he's not really made any effort, has he? I feel like his heart was not in this war. Am I wrong in thinking this? I mean, this can't be good for him. He's not doing well at all. He's gonna reject it. He's gonna reject... I'm taking Berlin. Napoleon has managed to annoy Confucius. We're done. We're done. We're done with the little guy. I've had enough of him. We're gonna collect all of these guys. Once we've finished blitzing this, I'm just gonna wipe this off the map, I think. Is there anything there I need? No, I don't think so. I mean... Oh, I got an explorer. Right. Oh, get there, get there, get there, get there. Please be something there. Please have a reason for existing. Oh, oh. Victory! Unlock... Oh. Oh. No, no. What? You're offering me a city. For peace. Can I just... Can I not check the map? Can I not check the map? I don't even know where that is. I might not want your crappy little city. I mean, it really is a crappy little place. It's a crappy little place. I don't think I want your city. Why would I want your city? Can I... Do you ever have this? I'm good with just peace. I'm good with just peace. Honestly, I didn't really want to go to war with you in the first place. So yeah, hey, just let's stop this. Yeah, let's go. Brilliant. Yeah. Peace. I made peace with you. Congratulations, you've just completed the Railroad Tycoon economic legacy path of the modern age. As it's the final age, you must now complete one final task to achieve victory. Objective, bring the Great Banker, a unique great person, to every civilization's capital and pay the leader gold and influence. Be wary, other leaders may be close to victory, and whoever finishes... Alright, so I've now got to create a Great Banker. Your civilization can now produce great person units. Each great person has a unique effect which can be activated in specific locations. Awesome, I think. Bit of production. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna start building up for a bit of a war here, but right for now, just stay there. Everyone park up. Everyone park up. We'll just keep bombarding him. I can't even... I mean, he doesn't even have anything to bomb! How is this man not wanting peace? How? How? I mean, really? Great Banker. Right, so where have I got to go? I got to go to all of the other civilizations. Can I see where he should go? Is it to the capitals? What was it said? Objective. No. Which one was it? It was economic, wasn't it? Move the Great Banker to other civilizations' capitals. It was the capital. So I got to send my Great Banker to there. All right then. Walkie. All right, you can just... There's no one to bomb. There's just no one to bomb. Sorry, boys. Got you all excited for nothing. Right, now. I'm going to move... Oh. I'm just in case he gets twitchy. Wait. She still hates me. I mean, really? Really, though? Let's just try to be nice to each other. Yeah, let's be nice. Let's be nice. You? Screw you. Oh, that's research artifact. I want this one. Excavate artifact.
The young men shall fight. The women shall make tents. The old shall arouse the courage of the warriors.
Awesome. And more production. Right. Future. I'm pretty much done with science, aren't I? And no. Was I in the wrong place? Right place when I was there. I am very confused. I am very, very confused. No? This ruin can be excavated by an explorer to obtain an artifact. No, it can't. I don't get it. I'm on the ruin. Do I have to sit there a little longer? Maybe just sit there a little longer? And... right, no more production to be had there. So, this gets me 1 production. And that will get me production. That gets me production. That gets me more production. Town specialization. Yeah, don't... oh, wait. You've already got defensive fortifications. As have you. As have you at the moment. I mean, I might want to push 1 further out as well. I was building a bomber. Yeah, there. I'm going to see if I can rebase them there. What's this? Growing town. Yeah, no, just keep growing, I think. Well, oh. Is he at the limit? Maybe he's at the limit and I should specialize. Okay, so... no. Go hunt for the artifacts. The game does not always allow you to instruct your explorer to whack his opposite number over the head with the shot. Why can't I take this? Why can't I take this one? I don't understand why I can't. None of this makes any sense. This game does not make sense to me at all. I'm sorry, it's just not instinctive. Apparently that's not a place to excavate. You can't take it because someone is already there. Oh, there's already an explorer there. I can't see the explorer, though. Oh. And you can't murder them. Damn. All right. Okay, well, at least there's a reason for it, right? At least there's a reason for it. I am going to get economic and culture victory and not science, am I? I just... and... okay, so we've now got an aircraft carrier in a lake ready to receive bombers. Is it 4? Yeah, 4 slots on the bombers. I'm wondering whether they should have 3 bombers and 1 fighter to intercept any air. Yeah, probably should have a mixture of them or something, but I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I haven't seen any signs of them even looking like they're getting air power, so I suppose I shouldn't worry too much.
It is not from the benevolence of the butcher, the brewer, or the baker that we expect our dinner, but from their regard to their own interest. Bombardment, barrage, curtain fire, mines, gas, tanks, machine guns, hand grenades. Words, words, but they hold the horror of the world.
Okay. Bit dark. Are you sort of judging me a little bit here? For they started it. I didn't go hostile. I have declared war on nobody. Arguably, you could say I was put between a rock and a hard place. I had to decide who to break an... I suppose I could have broken an alliance. No, I had to join one side. Didn't I? Could I have broken an alliance with both of them? Probably. That's probably an option. Then I wouldn't have been at war. Or would I have been at war? with all of them. All right. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, so we don't need any of these. There we go. That gets me some production. Wait, what? Not my problem. Well, already at war with him anyway. Out of curiosity, is he ready to make... Oh, he's ready to accept this. To be honest, as tempted as I am to just go over and take Berlin for the lols, I can't be bothered.
Un supérieur n'obstrue jamais le passage d'un autre.
The superior man is never in anyone's way. Oh, I see. Because you were never in my way, you're superior to me. Okay. That's the opposite of a humble brag. That's bragging about how humble, well, how pathetic you are. You know what? Never mind. Just enjoy whatever it is that makes you feel better about the fact that I didn't even see, I think I saw some people come around here at one point and then I obliterated your cities. Alright, so we're no longer at war with anyone, right? Okay, brilliant. So, some people unhappy with me. Okay. What? What would... Am I playing Hangman now? It's Morse code? Or is it Braille? No, it's Morse code, isn't it? Dash dot dash dot. Wait. Gotta look up bloody Morse code now. Morse code. Just give me the bloody letters. Oh, God. I don't want the history of Morse code. I want Morse bloody code. Oh, okay. Oh, I found it. There's a Morse code translator. There's a Morse code translator. All right, here we go. Let's have a look. Can I do it the same as they did? Dash dot dash dot. C dash dash dot dash Q. Okay, this is dash dot space dot space dot no space dot dash CQDTA. Okay, this is not. I think this translator must not be working. I mean, let me just look at this. Have I got this right? I think I got this right. What a weird one. Dot dash CQDTA4. This is nonsense. CQDTEA4RK. That's the top line. Because we got 4... Is that right? That's Morse jargon. That's just gibberish, isn't it? QC equals CQ. Anyone there? Okay. Anyone there? DTA4RK. Alright, so that's what that says. Let me just write that down somewhere. That's the question. And the responses we have are dot dash dash dot dash 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 dot dash dash. This is complete garbage. Dash dash dot. This is not Morse code because the reply, this first one is GAOMHW question mark. DE means from or this is. K means over. Okay. All right, let's have a look at this one then. Let's have a look at the next one. So we've got GAOMHW question mark. And then finally, dash dash dot dash. That's Q. I remember that one. Dot dash. Dash dash dot. Dash 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 dash. Dot dash dash dash. QAG5J. What was any of this? Yeah, no, that makes absolutely. GA is good afternoon, which seems friendly. Yeah, we're just picking bits out and trying. It's not the international Morse code. All right, what Morse bloody code is it then? So it's not international Morse. Is there a different type of Morse? Does anyone know what this is saying? Are we supposed to know what this is saying? It's Morse code shorthand. All right, well, we've got CQ DTA4RK. And our responses could be GAOMHW question mark. Or QAG5J. Oh, for God's sake. Basically, it's radio operators jargon. Yes, the response is the one that does make sense. Which one makes sense? First option is hello world. Second option is hello friend. What? So this is hello world. Or did you just make that up? Shall I just click the bottom one then? Somebody said it was friendly? Someone said this one's friendly? Why am I doing a Morse code puzzle in the middle of Civ? I don't get it. Okay, I'm just going to click this one because honestly at this point I'm not quite getting what this has got to do with playing Civilization, but let's go for it. I do not know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm baffled and mildly annoyed. Okay, so I've now finished. I've now got all of the tech. No, One more. One more mastery. One more mastery. IRC, this triggers with one of the tech masteries. The proper response is the one that reads, "Good afternoon, old man. How do you copy my signal?" Oh, well, in which case, then that would have been the first option, because that one had a question. So the correct response should have been the first one, because it had a question. It's supposed to be like an alien transmission. Very silly. Okay, so, right, what was I doing over here? What was I doing? This was where I was building a few bombers, was I not? Yes, I was. And over here, we got a migrant who can just... I can't be bothered. Oh, no, yes I can. Migrant, go to... All of my cities are really quite big now. Your diplomatic action declare war has completed. Wait, what? What diplomatic action to declare war has completed? What the hell is that? Oh, go away. Confucius has made peace with Napoleon. Okay, right. So... currently producing aerodrome. Right, yeah. We're just going to hold off the invasion of this until I got a bomber or two. Milestone complete. Space race. Right. Because I've got two of them? Break the sound barrier project is complete. You've achieved the second milestone along the space race legacy. Next objective, research rocketry. Done. Build a launch pad. Done. Then complete the launch satellite project. Did I complete that one as well? The final milestone along the space race legacy path. To complete this question, you must also complete the transoceanic flight and break the sound barrier. I've already done that. I'm doing. Emissaries from Muscat have arrived and pronounced the Qing Empire deserves all glory and respect. To honor their friendship between the two peoples, they present a generous gift. Alrighty then. Have I been making friends with them for a long time? Oh, no, that's the one. Yeah, no, nice. Do I have the money? Do I have the diplomatic? How long's he gonna take? How long's he gonna take? I wish I could... Oh, he's going to take 6, 14, and 21. Can I beat him? I need to add some more support, don't I? I don't know why, because I was going to bomb the crap out of this place. But now I just want to beat him. I'm such a petty person. I am so petty. I really am. He declared war on me. I have not forgotten. That one. No. Oh, we got a load of 4s. And we got some 6s. All right. Should I make another launch pad? I don't think I need to. Right, what are we making here? Probably nothing at this point. Tenement. Everything's just... Do I need anything at this point? I really don't feel like I need a damned thing. But I'm gonna make a... Let's make a fighter just to say I've had one. Can have it. Where have I been building my aerodrome? I'm building an aerodrome up there, yes. Okay. Oh, this place... It doesn't have a launch pad. Wait. No, it does have a launch pad. For the science thing, I need to complete... Final milestone. To complete this quest, you also need to complete the transatlantic... Oh! Oh, okay, no, this is going... Right, I've got 6 more turns before I complete that one. That's just happening regardless. Okay, then. So while we're doing that, we can just... You know what? I'm just going to build some defensive fortifications around the palace. Just... Because... You know... Just to hammer home how little chance these guys would have. Right. Okay, so this is now 19. No, I'm going to keep expanding that one. Oh, right. No, that was the new one I took over, isn't it? Let's have a look. That's a serious production place. That is a serious production place. There's just... Is there anything else for me to even apply? I don't have any other factory resources to use, so at this point, I almost feel like it's just utterly, completely pointless. That settlement's still in unrest. Hubtown. Like, literally at this point can't be bothered, which is not a good sign again. Alright. Have I finished? Did I get it? I must have got it, right? Now I can go here and do some research. Squadron commander. The squadron commander can be... Oh! Can be rebased anywhere. Oh, no. I don't want to rebase. I want to set up. Yeah. But haven't we already... Where are we building? We're building an aerodrome right there anyway, so this almost feels pointless. Honestly, kind of pointless. What about over here? Can we even do that? No. Can I even rebase them on this continent, or do they have to be in a nearby? It has to be into an existing aerodrome. No, is the simple answer. Alright, then in which case, go to sleep. Don't really need anything from you. Oh! Can I create great people? More great bankers? No. No. Okay. Right. There is sometimes no shorter sign of human civilization than a land soaked with blood, and this mass confirms explorers' suspicions. Whatever the conflict, the Greek soldiers of the Antiquity Age were here, whether victors or not. Okay. And another tank. Why do I feel like he's thinking of coming here? I'm just... No. Just stay there. Stay there for now. I think I can actually get this guy and win him over. I would guess it doesn't matter. He declared war after you allied with everyone else. Who did? Who declared war? Him. Well, I mean, that was still very silly of him. Okay. Fuji, what's it? Flood, not my problem. Thunderstorm, not my problem. The agenda of Napoleon has changed your relationship. He hates me even more. He hates me with an undying passion. I need 180 for reconciliation. Oh, I'm still doing military sabotage on him. Can I cancel? Can we actually cancel these? You can't cancel sabotage. The independent being lured away. The rulers of... Oh, right. Yeah. They are. Of course they are. That's why I need to speed it up. I got to speed it up. But... It's going to take me 10 turns. Can I... Before he becomes suzerain, if I can... Because currently it's 2020, right? To there. If I can get ahead of him... that's what I'm doing. That is what I'm doing. That is what I'm doing. And my explorer can now... Go there. Do some research. Go there and do some research. Can I do the research? Maybe next turn. Great Banker. Oh, he's arrived. Activate the Great Person. Activate on another person's capital to establish a World Bank office. Costs gold and influence. Costs scale with relationship. The remaining capitals where this Great Person must be activated are... Okay. How much is this going to cost me? Did I even notice? Not sure I did. Napoleon Revolutionary has established...
It is not from the benevolence of the butcher, the brewer, or the baker that we expect our dinner, but from their regard to their own interest.
Yeah, already seen that one. What policy did that give? Oh.
All birds need to fly are the right-shaped wings, the right pressure.
Yeah, that one as well. Okay, Plus 50% incoming trade. Growths in town with you know what? The last thing we need right now is growth, I think. I mean, I don't really need gold either. But you know what? Let's have it. Alright, espionage detected. You discovered Himiko, queen of... Oh, for God, could you not? Could you not? It's you, wouldn't it? Come on. I'm trying to repair our relationship. Declare... Didn't you declare war? No, I broke an alliance by declaring war. Oh, yeah, that was a fairly crappy thing to do. You're not wrong. Look, you're not wrong, and I'm not gonna be too mad at you. I'm not gonna be too mad at you for that. No, I mean... She's got a point, right? She's got a point. She's allowed to be mad, is what I'm saying. Okay, we've got all of these except Future Civic. I've got all my Qing ones. I don't have all my Democracy ones. But do I even need them? Do I get any benefit from these? Whereas this gives me wildcard attribute points and age progress. I receive an artifact. How long does that one take? How long would that take? Future Civic takes 7. I feel like maybe I'll save that to the end and then just start pimping these out real quick. Once I get a lot of other things as well. Once we get to like the 70% mark and we start having all that, oh, everything's going to crap, then I just try to plow through to the end of the age as quickly as possible by dumping everything. That's what I'm thinking. Statue of Liberty. These all take a long time, and I'm not... Well, I'm thinking I'm not going to be around for them. That might... City Hall and Schoolhouse. Let's just get defensive. And... Right. Wait. We just made an aerodrome there. And... So, let's make another heavy bomber. Let's just absolutely make sure no one thinks of getting frisky with me. Can't be having any of that. Alright, happiness, food and happiness, food. Oh, everyone got an extra... There's probably a sensible thing to do here. Actually, look for all the ones who've got the lowest happiness. That's probably the sensible thing, because we're about to go into a time of... You know, some discord, probably. 32. Didn't I have a 20-something? 24. And then... just food. Okay. The age will end as soon as you complete the final task for one of the victory goals anyway. Right, I don't think it's going to be this one. Because it got a lot of people... It's not going to be that one. But it might be this one. Only a few more turns until this one hits. Oh, then maybe... What you're saying is I should go for Future Civic. Yep. Solid advice. Solid advice. Let's just get as many points on the board, just in case one of the... I don't think they're anywhere near me, to be honest. I do not think they are even... We can actually go to the rankings. I'm, like, I've obliterated this one. These guys aren't even on the board. And they're second and third. The ideology one, this guy's actually winning. So on this, they're a little ahead, but they're so far off doing well. On the space race, I'm the only one even close. Hopefully that's the one I'll get. The bank has an action that instantly moves into the capital, by the way. Oh, I'll remember that one then. And the culture one. So, I mean, it looks like I am so far ahead of these guys. I've steamrolled them. All right, so travel to city. To which city shall we go next? Berlin. This is going to cost more, right? So I can't research this? I don't get it. I don't... Could the game give me some clue what to do with the Explorer? This is the thing. How about that? I'm going to go there. I'm going to go there. I feel like there should be something that tells me where it would be useful for me to go. And why? Because I can't research there. I'm getting no feedback from this game. I probably could find this in the... Explorer, Enlightenment. No, I want Explorer. Okay, were they not called that? Were they not called Explorers? No, they're called Explorer. That feature will be available in the next DLC. Yeah, I mean... Must admit, I'm getting a tiny bit fed up with the game because it just feels... Oh, he got one. He got something. He got something for the Geographic Society. Ooh, look at him. Look at him. Trying to catch up. I'll have less of that. Milestone. That's me. I made the second one. All right. So he's made the first. I've made the second. I'm still ahead of him on this. If I can get this one, that would be nice. I suspect I won't. I think the space race is going to end this. Oh, I've built myself a fighter. So, where was it I was saying I needed the... Right, we've got a base there, but this base... No. Wait a minute, don't I have... There. Maybe I should rebase this one over there. Oh. Rebase that one over there. Then I can rebase this guy Here. No, no. Rebase. There. So, we've got 3 bombers, and we got 1 fighter just protecting them, just in case. Yeah, that seems to be... Now, the weird thing is here, looking at this, it kind of looks like... Again, I mean, that's just... Looks like there should be 2 more slots that can be unlocked. Is that through... Ah! Squadron Commander has got 1 point. Synchronization. Raised. Logistics. Operations. Unlock the airdrop commander ability. Infantry units can pack into this commander and deploy within range. Alright. Cargo drop. Cavalry units. This is just all combat strength. Raids. Okay, so this doesn't improve the number of slots. Still hasn't noticed the sneaky, cheeky Ben Franklin settlement. Oh, where's he? No, I've not. Where's he settled? Am I gonna be furious? Where's Benji? Bloody well. Where? Oh. Huh. I mean, good luck to him, I guess. I mean, I wasn't planning on doing anything. I did feel like this was my land, but it wasn't worth cultivating. Logistics said plus... Logistics! Alright, let's have a look, let's have a look, let's have a look. No, not you. There. God. Logistics. Ah, so it's that one. Advanced landing ground. Plus 10 combat strength for this commander when defending. Plus 2 unit slots. Right, so now we can put in... We could put another fighter in, and maybe another bomber. Or even a dive bomber. Alright, that's nice. Because I think 3 bombers heavy bombers is probably enough. Maybe a couple of fighters just for some interception and a dive bomber. Because I think dive bombers are probably better at taking out infantry units. I'd say it was probably better to be 2-2-2. But that's just a wild stab in the dark. So, what are we creating here? You're creating a heavy bomber. I don't know what you're creating. Actually, you know what? I'm going to move one of these bombers up here as well. Just seeing as he's there, and I just want them to know. Don't even think about it. Right, okay. So now I'm going to get to this one before he does. I am so petty. Right. And what have we... Right, I was creating planes here, wasn't I? Now I'm trying to remember where the hell those planes... Didn't I make an airbase here? I could have sworn I made an airbase. Aerodrome. It's got 2 bombers. Right, yes. 2 bombers and... Do I have the same... Logistics. So we do have the same here, but I don't have any points because they've not done any bombing yet. Alright, so then in which case, let's just go with 2 fighters. Right, let's just complete my Air Force because they're so damned useful and powerful. Air Force, it really is. That's the way to project force, isn't it? Okay. We already have them there. So I'm currently don't have anything there. In which case, then I think Opera house, maybe? Do we have anywhere that could do with an opera house? Alright, you know what, let's just have a bit of... Let's end when the fat lady sings. Okay. So, nothing doing there then. Alright. Air units are quite good in Civ 7. I mean, to be honest, they were pretty good in previous Civs as well. Especially, you know... Yeah, no, they were... I was going to say, especially if you're going defensive, because you can absolutely mangle enemies as they bring their people towards you, and then just pick them off with your machine gunners. But in actual fact, they're also very good on offensive as well. Get yourself some carriers. Just bombard the enemy. As if they've got fighters, then yeah, you're in trouble. But if you can get the bombers over there before they get the fighters up, you're really having an easy time of it. That one then. Next turn. Explorer that no. Was it there? Well, I don't get these bloody explorers! The downside is that carriers have no direct defense now. They must... Oh, yeah, you know what, though? That's a good point. Probably should... I mean, honestly, she's not going to go to war with me. But if we're going to war with anyone and I was going to use naval power... It would definitely be there. So you know what? I'm just gonna head up there, give them a bit of backup just in case. I mean, I can't imagine there's actually anything gonna come here and start bombarding, but hey, right? And I'll leave this one here. I mean, it's an excuse to move them. Alright, are you... I don't understand the Explorer game. I do not... Aren't I supposed to be able to... Oh, it needs more influence. 161 additional influence. Oh, I need influence! Oh, crap. Crap. Okay, then. Alright. Can I buy influence?
Not through speeches will
Yay, I
the
made
great
a
questions
wonder.
of the day be decided, but by iron and blood.
Otto von Bismarck. Okay, this is... Looks nice, looks very, very nice. And you can now... Cultural Festival, Research Initiative, Eiffel Tower in 9 turns. I don't think there's going to be 9 turns. As far as I know, as soon as I complete this in 2 turns, we're winning, aren't we? I might be wrong about that, so probably should just in case I'm wrong, let's... Don't really need anything here, though. Build the Eiffel Tower somewhere, just in case I'm... Or build an aerodrome. Build an air... No, I've got enough. I've got so much military here, it's ridiculous. Just, there isn't much to build. What haven't I got? What have I not... An assault gun. Haven't got any assault guns. Maintenance -5. I can afford it. Let's build a few land units. Just... on the off chance. Oh, for God's sake. What? I don't even... What's with the explorers? What? What am I supposed to do, guys? Does anyone know what I'm supposed to do with the explorer? I don't... I don't know what to do with the Explorer. They just seem completely... Are you mocking my Great Wall? Did somebody just mock my Great Wall? You did, didn't you? You mocked my Great Wall. Honestly, it's about the biggest I could build. We might have run out of dig sites. Okay. So basically then, just go to sleep. Yeah. It's kind of half-assed. The whole thing, isn't it? They're just, they're give me archaeologists any day. And you don't even need the archaeologists as much as you seem to need these. City has grown. Okay, choose a Suzerain. I've become the Suzerain of this place. Right, allow the construction of the Entrepot unique improvement. Provides gold and every navigable... Ooh, just not terrible. Gold buildings receive +1 gold for every... No. 5% gold for every city. No. +5 trade route range for every city. No, I'm just... Yeah, none of these are good. I'll take that one. I can build an improvement on any of my cities with navigable rivers, I suppose. Alright, so that's that one. I've now... No. Isn't that the one I've always... Haven't I always had them? No! That was a new one. That was a new one. They're going to beat me here. There's nothing I can do to beat them here. There's not. But that just makes them friendly. That just makes them friendly to him. But I will get Suzerain of it, I think. I could add some, but I will never beat him. I'm never going to get however many that is. Even if I did boost the influence, I'm never going to get there before him. Okay. IRC, the intent was to get some artifacts from digging and some from overbuilding. Yeah, I need influence for the banker. I'm saving it. I wasn't even going to spend it. I was looking at it more out of curiosity. This is a growing town. Yeah, we can leave it growing for a little while. Right. There you go. 2 cities down. So that's those 2. We'll do Benji next. Sleep. Oh, wait. Move by rail? No, just sleep. I just can't be bothered. Complete waste of money, those things. Victory unlocked! It's not rocket science yet. Wait, no. Victory is within reach. Congratulations, you've completed the space race science legacy path of the modern age. It is the final age. You now must complete one final task to achieve victory. Complete the crude spaceflight project. Be wary, other leaders may be close to victory. No. No, they're not. I've got this. Okay. I don't need anything at the moment. Culture, science. Culture, science, culture, science, culture... Culture's slightly behind. Let's go with that. Oh. We got, what we got? Happiness on happiness? No, influence on happiness buildings. I don't think that's going to make any difference to me. +6 influence per turn. Not that big of a difference. But how much... Alright, let's see how much this gives. I don't know how many happiness buildings I've got. I may have 0. Oh no, I had 11. Meh. Go figure. Okay. He's now friendly. 360 to get... Oh, I need influence for that or the victory. I'm not... Oh, no. Actually, I might still get this. I still might get this. Because I'll get in 7, he'll get in 8. I might want to think about putting a bit more support on. But I'm going to wait and see. Okay, what do we produce here? Entrepot. Oh, that's got quite a lot of navigable. Plus 5 gold, plus 1 gold on every navigable river tile in the settlement. But that just says 5. That's a navigable river. That's a navigable river. That's a navigable river. Aren't they navigable rivers? I mean, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, actually. Oh. Isn't it? Isn't that like 6? Got to repair something else by the looks of things. Stock exchange damaged. So, repair stock exchange. Question. Isn't that an old building? How about I just replace it? How about I just replace it? Hmm? Oh, I can't. I've got to fix it. Alright, let's just repair those two then. And... crude space whoa. No. How about there? You're not producing anything, and you could do it quicker, I think. Or is there another one that could do it faster? Let's say 127. Nope, 127's the one. 127's the one. So, for you... already got the defensive stuff. Then... oh, how many navigable rivers is this? That's coastal, but this is 1, 2, 3. No, it's not. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that part of it? I don't think. We got 4. You know what? Let's just build it. Stock exchange is a modern building. Ah, right. Okay. So now we need to go to... where's his capital? Where is his capital? Seriously? Does he not have a capital? Why are all his cities completely... that's not a capital. Okay. Ruin? Washington, D.C. All the way over there. Okay. It's the palace I'm looking for, right? Museum. I don't think it actually matters. It could be anywhere within. Oh, wait. Where is he? He's in here somewhere. Was there, someone said there was a way to instantaneously teleport him there? Okay, I'm reading the comments. Wait, so in Civ 7, the science victory is just a basic space flight, no longer interstellar flight from previous games. No, we don't have the information age or the future ages. They're going to sell you that as a DLC. And I wish I was being like hyperbolic, but I am 99% sure there will be a future age with the DLC. 99%. Because this ends pretty soon, so it'll be the start of the 20th century. It won't even be that. It'll be the middle of the 19th century. I mean, you know. Basically, this is going to end sometime around the American Civil War in our timeline. So, yeah. Oh, I don't have that one. Or that one. Oil. Ah. Okay. The fact that you get legacy points in the modern age does point towards an age DLC. Absolutely. Look. I think you just have to accept that that's been the plan the entire time. The entire time. Look, I'm going to call this now. I haven't finished the game yet, but I think I've got close enough that I can call it. This game is in early access. It's unfinished. It's not quite like alpha or beta, sort of like... It's polished early access, but it is early access. It's missing a ton of stuff. It does need a lot more polish. It's got a bunch of basic features and UI stuff that needs to be fixed. And it is missing a truck ton of content that previous games had. And they've done it this way partly because they wanted to sell the game before it was ready, but partly because they want to sell it piecemeal and make more money. Let's get some culture. I mean, I'm not saying I know that for a fact. I'm just saying that's how I read this. This is how I read this. This is my best guess. And if I'm wrong, I will apologise. Laboratory. Let's complete that for no reason. Repair the farm. Yes, repair the farm. We had a volcano. And ironworks. I mean... Okay. So here then. Build Statue of Liberty. Yeah, you know what? Let's start building. Let's just build a wonder before the end. Convert to an urban town. Where's the city? Museum, City Hall, Saw Pit. Wait, the city isn't even an urban tile? Huh. Okay. Interesting. I got myself an assault gun. I've got myself an assault gun. What square was that? Alright, where to put that? I've been amassing my army more like over here. This is my staging point for now, but I might leave one over here as well. And... okay, so we've now got these three. It's possible I could get this victory before the space race. I'm not sure I want to. I kind of want the space race victory first. I know. So basically, I thought that the age would end and then it would count up all our points the way it's been doing. But there are actually victory conditions. So I can get, as long as I get one of these victories, I win no matter how well he was doing. So it isn't better to do well on everything, at least not in the last age. In the last age, you just want a beeline for a victory. Until you get the DLC, obviously. Let me just have a look. What we got in here? We got... okay. 2 bombers and a fighter. So, you know what? Make another fighter. You can still do the atomic bomb thing during the military path. Oh, okay. But I don't need to get quite a lot more points to unlock that. Alright, no, we're defensive. Right. Oh, wait. This has got... let's make one more fighter there as well. At this point, yes, it's overkill. I'm putting up defenses. I'm building an army so that if one of them realizes they're losing and even thinks about coming in my direction, they're gonna regret it. 3 bombers. That's 1 bomber too many. How many bombers did we have back? Alright, tell you what. Nah. Let's have another fighter there. Okay, so now I need... Capital city of... Okay, there. All right. So how much are we cursing the game tonight? Mid. Mid-range, I'd say. Look, I'm not going to tell you I'm not enjoying the game, because I am. I'm just... honestly very... He's joined who? What was that? What was that? Change politics, future civic. Okay, what's going on? What's going on? The Great Works signet ring has been added to the museum at the settlement at Chengdu. Really? Why? When did we get that? Okay, that's nice. The modern age has progressed to 78%. Okay. I'm getting close on that one for some odd reason. Communism! Dear oh dear. Diplomatic counter-spy has been completed. At this point, I'm... friendly! And in 7, you become mine! I could speed it up. I wanna just make sure we've got at least... okay, open display. Who was that? Spirally. Dear oh dear. You know what? I don't care. But weren't it? Doesn't the game once again end at the end of the age? Hi, Dominic. Doesn't it end at 100%? So even if I get the... oh, does the space race immediately just jump it to 100? Devore is part of the American Empire. Yeah, trade, yada, yada. Yeah. Okay. That's... we now have... where does it show it? No, I've got that one. Is it... okay, I don't... alright, let's... it only shows it here? The science victory... I've got that project is up and running. World Bank offices? That's 4 of 5 once this turn ends. Right. So, if I establish another one, I win. But I want to do the space victory. Oh, the banker himself... oh, well, that is nice. The banker actually tells you where to visit. That is good. Okay. So... and... at this point... oh. One... I've already built one. Do we get even more if we just keep plonking them down? Multiple? Because they're, you know... the bond between us and Ibn is beginning to fray. Yeah, oh, we got an alliance going. No, we've got opposed ideologies. Send aid? Oh, you know, dude. Buy yourself something nice. Oh, I got a bunch of points I've not spent. Alright, okay. I got 2 wildcard points. Science, utterly and completely redundant. Military, this is all redundant at this point, isn't it? I mean, really? Diplomatic. Plus 3% towards all yields for every alliance you have. Oh, wait. Plus 50% influence towards initiating and progressing the befriend independent action. And... that one. There you go. Where are we? Here we go. So now, I get this cheaper. And I get it in 2. And in fact, I can now... I get this one in 4. There you go. Okay, so my banker will now show me which cities. Where? Where will he show me? Oh. He highlights them in green. Of course he did. Yeah, I should have. I've seen that each and every time. Why did my brain not register that? All right. So we're going to move him there, but I'm not going to activate it. Because as I've said... where is it? 10 turns! Oh no, that's the opera. Where's my bloody... crudes? Where... no, I did... didn't I set that up? Did I not set that up? Did I accidentally unselect it? Oh, for... wait, show me what... crude spaceflight. Crude spaceflight? So how is... no, I'm sorry, how are both of those crude spaceflight? Currently producing Opera House. No, but... I don't get this at all. It says Opera House, but it shows the icon... oh, I give up. Like I said, early access. Yeah, I mean, I will admit, it usually gets like this at the end of a Civ game. If you're going for a space race or something like that, you end up just going, oh, whatever, just build anything, dude. Do something. You build some wonders. Oh, of course, and that uprooted them. And... modern bridge? I haven't built a modern bridge. We build a modern bridge so we can get across easily. We got a port there. Oh, that builds it with the port. Yeah, that's perfect. Modern bridge and a port all together. Look at that. All right. Currently needs additional influence. I want the space race. I want the space race. Come on, come on, come on. We can do. We can speed through this. We can speed through this. I don't even know what that was. I could build something on that. Emissaries from yada 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 pronounce that Ching deserves all the glory. Oh yes, baby! 2 turns. You lose. Who's that? Of course it is. Who is it? It's... oh yeah. No, never mind. Acknowledged. Yeah, whatever. Oh, you don't... wait. You don't like me? I don't like you. Right. And... oh, no. You know what? I want another modern bridge. Let's have a look. We got... that's the medieval bridge. Wait. Are you telling me the medieval bridge and the modern bridge could go side by side? I mean, to be honest, there's absolutely no point in having one there. Because you can't... I've got to see it. I want to see it. I want to see the modern and the medieval bridge side by side. That's where we're at with this game now. Let's make a port. And... defensive. We got all the way to this point, and finally one of my earlier cities puts up a wall. Explorer, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Oh, damn explorers. I want to finish this before I go to bed. I definitely want to finish this before I go to bed because I don't want to stream this again. It's not that I'm not enjoying the game exactly. I've seen enough. I think it needs a while. It needs some cooking. Do we have... no. Alright. Taj Mahal. Yes, I'm wonder building to keep myself occupied. Might want to up the difficulty on my next attempt at this game. Although, to be honest with you, at the moment, I still feel like I don't understand the game enough to crank the difficulty up. So much about it just confuses the living snot out of me. Well, not even... that's probably an unfair description. It doesn't confuse me. It just... I find myself just a little unsure of what is going on all the time. It's like... everything just feels a little... badly explained. Can't believe YouTube hid all your comments, even the silly ones and the comfy ones. What? Okay, I have no idea what people are talking about in the chat. I am tired. I'm determined to get to the end of this. Right. Oh, is it finished? Wait. So which one's the modern bridge? Is that the modern bridge and that's the medieval bridge? So the medieval bridge and the modern bridge are pretty much the same damn thing. I could have just built... no, okay, so I've got a double bridge. I want another modern... I want a modern bridge over the port. Because this one doesn't actually work. It goes straight into the side of a mountain. It's one of the most useless sets of bridges ever. You go over to that side and then come over to this bridge. It's never been a useful bridge. It's not getting any more useful. Oh, this town. Assault gun. And there we go. I think at this point I've got the defenses here that will keep pretty much anyone at bay. No one's going to be thinking it's a good... because I could even move this guy with... oh, I was going to be moving some... I was going to use that as a base, wasn't I? You never know. Still might need to, so I'll leave it there. What's that? World Wonder Hermitage. There's a tornado. Nowhere near me. Sparked a diplomatic incident. Wait. Oh, she made an incident? Some people. Yeah, we're just... at this point, don't really care. And... Gonna get a port going up there after all this time. Come on, how much we do it? 5 turns. 5 turns. Tornado on my territory. Tornado, that we're right. Tornado family, not that one. That one. Destruction is headed southwest. That's a bit of a relief. It'll go this way. It could damage my battleship, so I'm going to move that out of the way, but it's not going to damage my planes. And we need to do some repairs. Probably not. Oh, yeah. Anything else? Where's the other? This looks like it needs repairing as well. Oh, wait. Undrix. Aha! And clicky, clicky, clicky. Reveal each other's claim territory. Are you off your trolley? I got satellites. What do you think you know that I don't? I can't. You really, really, really? You're espionaging me. You are actually espionaging me. I can't with some people. Oh, our alliance has ended. I mean, really? What's he gonna do? I mean, I know I probably shouldn't say that, but I'm going to. And I've got so much money, I could quite simply create an army on the spot. Don't need that, don't need this. Producing that, or... Have I built an Eiffel Tower yet? Don't think I've built an Eiffel Tower yet, have I? Let's build it. There. So everyone can see it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Which... Anything need... repairing the farm. Done. Three turns. Flood, not my problem. Fascism now. I got fascists, guys. Tornadoes. Weather is a scientific problem. Disastrous humanities. Let's get the culture. Doesn't really matter at this point, but... Gotta head back to work. Alright, enjoy work, I guess, Dominic. Sorry, I mean... maybe you do enjoy your work. You might. This has already got all the defensive stuff, so... The Cheng Mountain Resort. Let's have a mountain resort. Let's have a mountain resort. Social policies available. Oh, that's actually a few of them now. Come on. We're almost there. Flooding. Don't care. 2 turns. 2 turns. That is all we need. 2 turns. Wow, I'm building so much on this one. Yeah, we already got ancient walls around the city hall and the schoolhouse. Place over the ancient walls. Yeah. Oh, I can upgrade the defensive stuff. And...
Feet. What do I need them for if I have wings to fly?
Okay. Another wonder before we get to space. Yes, I really am just a complete kid. I want everything. I don't even know what that wonder does. It's probably crap. Is it me or do wonders seem very... to be honest with you, buildings in general don't seem hugely important. Like, the idea of building barracks and stuff to have, you know, to start off with warriors that have got a bit of experience or anything like that just seems like really pointless. I've not even thought about it. And even going for science, there seems to be so many ways to get science using specialists that, like, universities, libraries or anything like that have been a real low priority to me. There are also many more buildings now, which makes it seem less useful by itself. Well, I'm not even sure that's true. For example, we started off with a library, and then we had a university and a schoolhouse and a laboratory. That's 4 science buildings, right? How many did we have in Civ 6? Library, university, and was it research centres? So we had 3. There's only 1 more building, and they're not all useful all the time. They become less useful over time, so you replace them. And honestly, to be fair, you're playing Confucius, who gets +2 science on specialists. Good point. That is a good point. But I get the feeling that bonuses like that are just way more useful than all the libraries in the world. So that with Confucius, now I know this, the trick is grow your cities as fast as humanly possible. Or like as fast to a point, and then once you get to a point, you just want constant growth for specialists. You still want to be focusing on production as well, because that just seems to be, well, everything. Oh, Civ 7 has 6. Okay, but again, it's usually 2 per age, right? But you're right, so you're constantly constantly having to sort of build over them and up and just. But how many money-making buildings are there? I don't even. I mean, this was the thing with Civ 6. I build an what do you call it? A research district, and then I'd slowly build things over the ages. I'd build a commercial district, and then I'd slowly add commercial buildings to it over the ages, and then a port, and so. Do you know what I mean? The districts idea, I actually thought were quite fun. I'm not wedded to it completely, but there was this sort of idea that I could devote a city to one thing, whereas at the moment I feel like, at least with this leader, grow, specialists, and then a few things. The warehouses seemed pretty important at first to get yourself some production or food growth, but even those, I'm not completely sure they're useful after about the middle of the Explorer Age. Because I can't be bothered building them now, even though I've still got loads more to build. Just... they don't seem to... You know, when you look at them, oh, that warehouse gave me 6 production. Oh, brilliant. Except... actually, no, they usually give like 4, maybe some of them give 6. But then, like, you're at this and you're thinking, I can't be bothered. I'm just getting this from... I've got a policy that gives +1 production on every specialist. And I've got so many specialists. I gotta tell you now, if you're playing Confucius and it's all about specialists, economic victory seems to be the thing you need the most. You definitely want to keep your cities, don't you? It feels more chaotic now. Too many options to properly plan ahead. Yeah, definitely planning ahead seems a little harder. But everything seems simpler. And more chaotic. Yeah, I mean, it's an odd mix. Just... I do not know how I feel about this, but I will admit, I'm missing Civ 6. I don't think I'd go back to it. I think I'd just wait until this game gets some more upgrades or something, but... I don't have many more places. I don't even know what to do at this point. I'm just going to keep producing assault guns and moving them around. And... I mean, like, I never built a saw pit in this one. And there's no point. I mean, look at it. It would make no difference, and yet still it's there. And I mean, that's true of a lot of buildings in previous civs as well, but it usually was certain buildings were useless for certain cities because you had a focus. I feel like I'm all over the place with this, but I also don't even want to not be all over the place. Yeah. Department store, laboratory, launch pad, just to get money. Only to be getting money at this point. Opera house. Let's have some culture. Going to skip this civ, you think? Well, look, wait until it's finished and then make the decision. Because honestly, I swear, this feels very unfinished. Like, I've already said earlier on, 99% sure we're going to get another age as a DLC. But there's a bunch of basic functionality I'm waiting for it to get. Gross, I could get 28 food. Is there any point for that? Let's have a look. I already got the defensive things there. Ah, money. How far am I off it now? Come on, I was there. I'm here. I think I've done it. No, but win as Confucius. Okay, you're brilliant. There's a flood. Get it. The modern era, age, comes to an end. Still with 88%.
A pale blue dot floats lonely in a void. The shackles of gravity are broken. What new possibilities does such a vantage point open?
Well, as long as it doesn't explode. Guess it's not SpaceX, so... I love how that just takes off in the middle of the city. Yeah. I guess you're supposed to think that they're quite far out, but they should be really far out. It's going to ask me, do I want to continue, isn't it? Okay. So I got this one hammered, and I did pretty well on this one, and better on this one than I thought. View Legends Report. Okay. 6. 14. None of this means anything. I'm guessing that's my level as a leader, or is it as Confucius? And this is my level of... None of this makes any sense, really. I've now got equestrian figure, a transportable military. And I've completed all the tutorial challenges. It shows your XP across all games, and you unlock bonuses, right? So this is my experience playing the game. This is my experience as Confucius. Right. And I've got Confucius badge 1. So if I want to maximize Confucius, I have to keep winning with him. And I've got the Confucius customizable banner. Okay. Oh, and you can't continue. There's no continuing on afterwards. And I got to sign the terms of service again. I mean... Okay. It unlocks abilities you can use for any leader. Yeah, don't like that either, to be honest. I mean, are these things that are going to be in effect in multiplayer? I hope not. I'm going to assume not, actually. But even so, I mean, I don't want to level up and then get more units or more special things so it's easier and then I can crank the difficulty. Every time, I mean, that's the thing with Civilization games before. Every time you started, you were at the same point, same level, everything was the same. The only difference was your skill was probably better because you played multiple times. And just this multiplayer games can disable them. Okay. Yeah, I mean, look, I don't want to get all hyperbolic. I'm not going to start using the usual rant language at all. But it's okay. I'll probably play it again sometime for myself. I'm not going to stream it again. I think I'd still prefer to play Civ 6. I think I do. It's just... Yeah, you guys described it perfectly. Chaotic. It's chaotic. And I think maybe they were trying to go for something like that. Like the chaotic nature of civilizations and history. But one of the great things about Civilization games was this sense of continuity. This feeling of growing your empire from this one little settlement to this giant, enormous civilization. You know, it's... I get the age mechanic as well, to some degree. But it also feels half-baked and annoying. Again, you lose the feeling of continuity. I think if somehow they could have had... Like imagine the science map. You know the science map in the original games? You could see all of the tech tree, right? If they still had that, but there were blocks that prevented you going into the next bit, and maybe you couldn't even see what they were, but then once you went to the next age and it sort of fogged out and you could see the things, you could progress. So maybe if you hadn't got as far in one area of science, you'd have some catch up to do or something. I should be honest with you, I don't think I like the idea of the tech tree rebooting each time. The culture tree, maybe. I like the idea of specific culture trees for each civilization in each age. I quite like that. But maybe there should be some overarching culture tree as well. I think I preferred that feeling that there was a progression. I don't like the fact that everything resets at the end of the age. I will be honest with you. The fact that all your units suddenly change and upgrade, I don't think I like. I mean, I feel like what it should do is it should open up the new technologies, but that's how the old game worked. I don't mind the idea of 3 different ages. I don't mind the idea of the civilization changing to some degree. And maybe having new bonuses and new special units. But I feel like your units should stay as they were, and then you should upgrade them. You should be upgrading them to these new ones. There should be, or like, yeah, it just feels a little weird. Sometimes it like you're starting a whole new civilization. I don't like the idea that your cities can stop being cities. I don't understand why that's a thing. I'm not even completely sure I like the town-city dynamic. Like, you can't build anything in this town, but if you spend this money and make it a city, you can produce stuff. That doesn't really make any sense, and I'm not sure I like it. But then I haven't really played with the specialization on towns. Maybe it just becomes better, but I think having specialization on cities would have been a reasonable thing. Because in a way, that's how you did it in previous games. So I think the age thingy makes it more balanced for multiplayer since you can't fall back too much anymore. Right, yeah, I don't think I like the way the transition happens. I don't feel so much like I went from, what was it? Ming to something to Qing. No, it was something to Ming to Qing, right? I don't mind the idea of that. And then, like I said, you have new buildings, new specials, etc. I don't mind the idea of that. I feel like that the transition should be more natural. I don't like the idea that you can't use old buildings, to be honest, or upgrade them. Why, your library can't be upgraded to a schoolhouse. But then library, I don't even understand why a library needs to be torn down. Libraries, universities, schoolhouses. Why do any of those become obsolete? From just the whole thing feels really arbitrary. Like they needed to do it to make the age thing work, but it kind of... Han, that was it. Han to Ming to Qing. I like that kind of feeling. I just didn't like how each transition happened. It did not really make a lot of sense. The disaster things, the catastrophe things at the end of the age were just frustrating. One of them was, well, not frustrating. One of them was boring. That was the second one. One of them was frustrating to the point of rage-inducing. That was the plague one. And again, I see what they were going for. They were trying to get this idea of, well, this is what causes civilizations to evolve. All right. But why is every civilization doing the same? I mean, that was the thing in previous Civ games. You could enter what is essentially the modern age and still find civilizations that were stuck back in the bloody Iron Age. But that is historically something we've done, we've seen happen. So yeah, again, a lot of it just doesn't make sense. And makes it feel too gamey. And then a ton of the stuff just feels half-baked, really too basic. The espionage is non-existent. The religion was less annoying than Civ 6 religion. I'll give them that. I'm a big fan of the fact that religion is a little simpler, but it's still... I don't know. But then there were some things that were great. I quite like the packing mechanic. The units themselves, there was not a problem with that. The leaders, when you pack everyone into an army. Once you got used to it, it started to make sense. I'm not sure I like the idea that the units don't have experience, but okay. The experience goes to the leader. Okay, it's interesting. I can live with it. So, but yeah. And because it's going to depend on my next game, what sort of leader I get. If I get one that uses specialists a lot, I really feel like not taking the economic golden age option to keep your cities is going to hurt. Unless you just avoid making... Because you only keep... How many cities do you keep? You keep your capital city? And everything else resets? I don't know. I honestly, I don't know how I feel about this. You played 3 games, plague every time. Yeah, good God. So, yeah. Anyway, I got through it. I did it. To keep your old capital and optionally the city you make your new capital. Right. But don't you need a golden age to make a new capital? Or is that the wild card one? No, yeah. Right. So you could make a new capital city to keep specialists in a second city. So what you'd have to do is plan this and only have 2 cities at the end of the age. And then make the new one, move your capital, and then you could keep specialists in both cities. So I'm not... But when it comes down to it, the biggest gripe I got about this game is it's not finished. There's an obvious age missing. The information age, or whatever we call it, the space age, it is missing. What year did I finish there? Did I even make it to the 20th century? There's an age missing. There's a bunch of civilizations missing that you have to pay extra for. There's a ton of features not complete. Things like espionage feel really half-baked, as does diplomacy. I think I preferred diplomacy. I didn't like the diplomatic victory in Civ 6. I didn't like it. It was too easy to get and too frustrating. So I didn't like the diplomatic... I mean, I like the fact that the victories now seem to be space victory, economic victory, military victory. The cultural one's still there. I don't have a problem with the victory scenarios, to be honest, in this game. I think I prefer the victory scenarios in Civ 7 to the ones in Civ 6. Obviously, I've not really experienced most of them, but I could have done either of 2. So, you know, there are a lot of plus points, but there's just a ton of stuff, a ton of minor quality of life features just not here. Feels like early access. Anyway, yeah, always played military or cultural victories. I tended to like the space victories, but in Civ 6, I always ended up either getting the diplomatic victory, or culture victory once or twice, but you really had to work hard. I found cultural victories sometimes more time consuming than domination victories, but there you go. They could roll out more victory type options later as well. Well, I don't necessarily need more victory options, but yeah, I was still in the 1800s. I was in the 19th century. There's going to be another age. It's an early access game, and they're going to sell us the rest of the game as DLC. Yeah. If you are a Civ fan, almost certainly you probably have a favourite. You probably want to stick with that for a while. If you're new to the franchise, would I recommend buying this? Probably not right now, no. I'd wait until the game gets finished, all of the things get added to it, it gets polished, and it gets reduced to a reasonable price, which it probably will. Come back in 2 years. In the meantime, if you're really suddenly getting a Jones in, like you played Civ 1 or 2 years ago and you want to revisit, yeah, go get the full Civ 6 pack with all DLC. Some people will tell you to get Civ 5. That might be an option. Even Civ 4. I mean, some people, and they're probably cheaper. I don't know. It's just, Civ 7 just doesn't feel finished enough for me to recommend, and it's stupidly expensive. So, but you know what? I didn't hate playing it, though. So that's a good thing. I enjoyed myself, and you could argue that that's the thing that's most important about a game. You bought it, you enjoyed yourself. I just feel like it wasn't money well spent at the moment. A few patches, a couple of free updates, maybe. But even then, not in love with the business model. So, ladies, gentlemen, I will be back on Sunday, probably, but it'll have to be something new, and I don't even know what it's going to be. I don't know what it's going to be. Maybe I will just plonk on a new game and start it and see if it's any good. I've got so many of them installed on my PC. I should just start one and see if it's any good. Leisure Suit Larry. Oh my God. Oh my God. I've got Dragon's Dogma #1 on my system. I've got Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I've not even started that. Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. I've got Ninja Gaiden 2, Still Wakes the Deep, The Sinking City, Pillars of Eternity, Fist, Forged in Shadow, Disco Elysium, Frostpunk, Star Wars Squadrons. Oh my God, I think that's been on for 3 or 4 years. I've still got Outlaws, Assassin's Creed. I've got Death Stranding, Mana Lords. The hell is that? Vampire the Masquerade, Swan Song. Yep, I've got those games. I've got Avowed, all installed on my PC. Most of them not even booted up. A lot of bangers. Yeah, probably. Postal 2 is a good streamable game. Oh, God grief. Yeah. Anyway, ladies, gents, I'm going to get out of here. I will see you on Sunday for something. Don't worry, there is a Grand Prix on the weekend, but it's early o'clock. So it won't get in the way of the stream. So we'll just have to see what the game will be. Maybe it'll be something I haven't even mentioned. We'll just have to wait and see. All right. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.